This is the second time I've recorded this because I don't know what I did first time, but I got all the way to the end of the video and realised it wasn't recording anything. So here we are again. So, as I said before, I haven't done any filming for a long time. I decided I wasn't going to do it anymore and I got rid of all the camera equipment. And now I've changed my mind and decided to do it again. So you'll have to put up with my one-handed videoing as per usual. So I've used a canvas board and I've painted it with different colours of purple acrylic paint. And then I used a lace applique ribbon of this really pretty flower and leaf combo, and I cut it to the required lengths, and I've used fabric glue to stick it down so that is along the top and along the bottom. I really hope this records this time because I can't be bothered to do it again if it doesn't work. So I've used these little fabric flowers that have got, it's like a sparkly rhinestone in the middle, and I'm using the fabric glue and just dotting it on to get it to stick down. So I started off with some grey and some pink, and then I realised that I'd stuck them too far apart, so I put some more on and overlapped them so that you can't see as much of the board. That was the idea. This is the one that tried to get away. And as you can see, I'm having great difficulty with my nails. Very pretty, but very impractical. So then I stuck some on the other side. And then I used this, I put glue in the wrong place and used this, they're quite big lace appliques that I bought for shoes. And I've cut them down to size and just used the right size, the right shape that I needed. And on this side, I've put the glue in the right place. But luckily, it dries clear, so you can't see where I made a mistake. So I've put it on here, and this one, as you can see, looks a lot better. And there's another view with my hand in the way. So I'm sorting out some more different, these are a slightly different colour. I think I found a light grey that I hadn't used before. And I'm just going to put a few of these in the top corner. It's not going to be exactly the same, but there's method to my madness. So I'm just going to put 3 in a row at the top of each of these corners. And I like to use pegs to hold everything down. You can spend a lot of money on fancy clips, but pegs will do it just as well. There we go, just slightly overlapped those. And then this is the central piece, and it's again part of the shoe appliques. And I cut this out to the shape that I wanted, and I've glued this down with fabric glue as well. Can't get my words out. I'm blaming menopause. And then just in these corners, I have some clear beads that I think look a little bit like bubbles. And as you'll see, I very cat-handedly put them on top of the glue spots. And this is where I really realised that these nails are very unhelpful sometimes. But you see, they stopped me biting my nails. I am a terrible nail biter. Unfortunately, they do fall off a lot. So that bee tried to run away. There we go. I've got him. Stuck him in place. So when I've done the bubbles at the side, and I've put a few down the bottom as well, I decided that I would put some around the sort of the extremities, around the leaves of the applique. I really want to burp, and I'm really trying hard not to do it on here. Because if I stop the recording, I'll probably cock it up again, and who knows what will happen. So I'm really hoping this records over the music I was playing in the background, because I really don't know what I'm doing, to be honest, as you'll probably guess. So I've nearly finished putting these bubble beads on around here. Almost done. And then I've used the flowery, it's embroidered ribbon, and I cut out the flowers and used the green as a stem. And then I'm using the fabric glue to just stick the little flowers that I cut out in random places around the central piece. And then I've gone in with, I'm putting, as you can see, I'm running very low on this glue, and I really want to get as much out of it as I possibly can. So I'm having to really squeeze that glue in a circle around each little flower. And then I've used, and I use the tweezers this time, I've used little pearl beads around the outside, because I think they just really were eye-catching and was just the little look that I was looking for. You'll have to tell me what you think. So this is painstakingly slow, but bear with me. So there you can see
subscribers had knitted me another toy before sending it off to an P.O. box. Remember I mentioned that girl who knitted me the purple octopus? Well, she knitted me another one, and it was with 20 Barbie dolls, which she displayed a fierce protectiveness. Jackie and Harry tried to raise Daryl as best they could, and they spared no expense in the pursuit of turning the young man's life around. Then one day, when Daryl was in his early 20s, he announced that he was leaving.
And here is the finished piece. If you like this and you want to see more, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.